It's the Listen and Fly here, hope you're well. Now I'm out on the hunt, never-ending hunt it seems, for a suitable ride or road to take the little CRF on. There's a definite lack of green lanes in this area. And when I posted one of my more recent videos on the CRF, somebody watched a video called S. Miller, said to me I should try Riding Lane in Beaconsfield. So thank you S for recommending this one to me. Now the special thing about this apparently is that although it's an actual road, it appears on maps and so on, it becomes very loose, or even I think untarmacked. I tried to have a look on Google Earth, and in fact you can't go on the road on Google Earth. It's that sort of thing. So I live in hope. So stick around, stay tuned. I'm going to go and try and find this particular road now. It's only about 6 miles away from where I live. So let's see what this one has to hold. I've lived in this area for about 20 years, but I don't know if I've ever been down here before. So a bit of a voyage of discovery, but in order to help me, you may have noticed here on the dash I'm using the SatNav on my phone, which is a TomTom navigator, and the reason why I'm using that is because I've just found over the years that the TomTom is by far and away the best road SatNav you can get. And it works just as well on a phone as it does as if you buy it on a dedicated device. I've got the iPhone 6 Plus, so it's a massive screen, so it makes it absolutely ideal for motorcycle use. And as SatNavs go, as I say, I find it really, really good. So if you have an Android or an iPhone and you don't have a SatNav on your bike of any sort, it's well worth considering just buying TomTom Navigator. I think when I bought this, which was a while back, and I've got the one that covers all of Western Europe, it cost me maybe, I think, about 45-50 quid, something like that, but I've used it loads on various bikes. So thoroughly recommend that to you if you've not thought about that as a sort of an answer for SatNav on the bike. Well, this is all very new territory for me, and very nice it is too, actually. I hope I can find this when I come out on one of the other bikes. This would be quite a nice ride on a little street triple, actually. I should try and log this one to memory. Oh, gravel. It's a bit damp on the roads today, and of course no ABS on the little CRF. That would be disastrous off-road. So I'm just being a little bit careful about grabbing a handful of front brake or going too mad on these roads. It could be a bit slippery. Pheasant. Right, less than a mile now to the mythical Riding Lane. And I just set the SatNav up to take me there. I said take me to anywhere on that lane, so I don't know if I'm going to go to the start of it, the middle of it or what, but we'll see. Now we're in a part of Buckinghamshire. This is sort of Beaconsfield / Penn area. Penn being named as such after Sir William Penn. It's P-E-N-N. He was the founder of Pennsylvania in the US, so there's a bit of history for you. Beaconsfield itself, very nice area. It's got an old town and a new town. It's not very big either way. It's a lovely place, very, very expensive to live. It boasts more houses worth more than £1 million than anywhere outside of central London, apparently. And also I read somewhere that more celebrities and celebrity sports people live there than anywhere else, although I can't name you any, except for Bill Turnbull, the guy that used to do the breakfast news on TV in the UK. And I did once see Pauline from EastEnders walking there, but that was years ago. She's actually died since, so she doesn't live there anymore. Right, 1.6 miles to the mythical Riding Lane. I have now popped into the back end of Beaconsfield, into a part that I recognise, so back on familiar territory. Right, going up this road towards a place called 40 Green, there's a pub here called the Royal Standard of England, and like many pubs in England, it claims to be the oldest coaching inn in the country. It was all sorts of famous highwaymen and stuff are supposed to have visited there. Who's that famous highwayman? The one, I can't remember what his name is now, but anyway, he's supposed to have been there. You know, the one with the mask and the sword and horse, all that stuff. And apparently, more impressively, some of the timbers used in the building were also timbers used, I believe, if I'm not getting confused, I haven't looked this up beforehand, I should have done, some of the timbers that were used in the boat that discovered America, the... oh god, I really should look this up beforehand. The Murray... I'll look it up. But anyway, it's very historic. If you're an American and you come to Beaconsfield, you really should come to the Royal Standard of England and check out some of the timbers in the pub. He's got his own brown sign, Royal Standard of England. In fact, where I want to go is just here on the left, but I won't turn down there yet. I'll, there, Riding Lane, excellent. Check that out in a second. I'll just take you to the pub first to show you what I was talking about. I don't know why some people have cars. You could run as fast as this. We are historic ale house. Turn around here. Not much to look at, I'm just showing you this pub. There we go. "900 years apparently the pub's been there. Incredible. It's got one of those royal crests on it as well by royal appointment, so presumably some boozy royal's been in there in the past. Right, back to Riding Lane. Okay, it's got one of these encouraging signs that says don't go down there if you're in a big vehicle. It looks very dark. Well, you'd never believe you're only 30 miles away from central London here. It's like a damp ravine. Another pheasant. Is he going to do a suicide job on me? No, it's a pigeon. Nice bit of flying, Mr. Pigeon. There he goes. Okay, so far we've got tarmac, which is nice. I've got my new Michelin tyres on, so I'm hoping... Whoa, it's getting slippery. I'm hoping it's not going to be too iffy. Yeah, real voyage of discovery, because I've no idea whether it's going to pop me out, okay, under some sort of railway bridge. Childish, I know, but it has to be done. That can't have been it, surely. What does it say here? Unsuitable for heavy goods vehicles. Was that it? That was rubbish. Let's go up here, turn around, try it again. Aha! No, this says Riding Lane. Let's give this a try then. Maybe I was wrong. I was just about to besmirch S. Miller's name. And then here's another bit of Riding Lane. Let's see how this goes. Just being very conscious that you could get oncoming vehicles at any time. Oh, there's one. Yeah. Okay, make me walk back, mate. Thanks. You can grin, mate. It's harder work than I'm making this look. Right, you can make it now, sir. Must get reverse. Cheers. Oh, I hope we don't meet one of his friends. Still, if there wasn't a bit of raised heart rate involved, you wouldn't be riding on the CRF. Okay, still tarmac, still looking good. Okay, where are we heading now? This way it looks. Riding's Farm. Okay, road's starting to get a little bit less roady. Okey-dokey, looking very slippery now. Okay, yeah, this is definitely off-roady. What do we think? That looks horrendous. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound. Well, this is certainly going to be a good test with the new tyres. This is as slippery as you like. For a stand-up job. Back onto the railway. Oh, it's been a while since I went on any properly slippery stuff. Forgot what a nightmare it is. Having said that, the front end does feel a bit more planted with this new tyre on. Okay, now where? I don't know, that looks like a road, that looks like more track. Could get me somewhere I can't get out of, that's any problem. Let's have a look. Whoa, slippery! Whoa! Just check my Google Maps, make sure that I am still where I think I am. I don't want to be doing anything illegal. Stand by. Takes me quite a way yet. Looks like I've got at least as long to do as I've already done, maybe a bit longer. If that is the case, then this makes it by far the longest green lane I've been on round here. And as I say, this technically isn't a green lane, it's actually a public road. Can you believe that? Well, thank you, S. Miller. I shall be back. I know, some sort of teepee over there. Whoa! Woohoo! Oh, these uphill bits. The old GoPro never shows you how steep these are, but this is hard work. Oh, she's weaving around. Whoa, great fun, great fun. Whoa. Now where the dickens am I? Oh, that was all jolly good fun. Woo! But I'm glad to see a bit of tarmac. So there we go. That was Riding Lane in Beaconsfield. If you've got a little off-road bike and you fancy giving it a go, check it out. But definitely don't do it on your sports bike, because what you think is going to be a normal road definitely turns into a green lane. Okay, look forward to speaking to you next time. Until then, this has been the Missenden Flyer. Cheerio. Hello?